Welcome everyone. Hello, hello. Let me get our chat up and running real quick. Hello. Greetings everyone, and welcome back to our construction company. You'll notice I made a little bit of money to make sure we had enough for today's huge project. You think I'm joking? Wait till you see what crane level we require for this thing. I'm gonna tell you right now, my little mobile crane ain't gonna do it. I wish it'd be a lot easier, but it ain't gonna happen. We're gonna have to do big stuff today. Today is gonna be the biggest equipment we've probably used in the entire series thus far. Let me make sure I'm in camera. That's the only bad thing about me moving around in this chair. It takes forever to position. Alright. I need my elevate up and down to be faster. It's too slow. Anyways, let us accept our job. And me stop derping around. So, special jobs. What we're doing, I was actually using these right here. There's apparently a bunch of like steps and back-to-back ones that come to this little block right here. I did one street and then I gotta do the one behind it. It's really strange. It's like it's building one entire neighborhood basically, which we might do. I might show some of that in a stream at some point, but right now it's just paving roads. We've done that millions of times. We're probably gonna have to do that here, but at least we're getting to do other stuff. But as you can see, the very first level, which is, and this one, which is collect scrap, but it requires a rank 4 crane. Ours is only a 2. Or a 3 something. It might be a 3. It might be just off, but it's... And this will also get us to skyscrapers. I know. Height 20 meters? Did I see 20 meters? We're driving there. I have to see this. Welcome to the... Wrong voice. Welcome to the construction site. I hope you're excited about your next job. Why am I elevating? I feel like I need to get taller when I see their names. My brain just don't think properly sometimes. Certainly. I'm ready to start right away. Good. Because this is a big one. The iron bridge over the street to Northridge is in dire need of repair, and some pieces have already fallen off, and the street has been closed due to the safety concerns. Ooh. So we will be building a completely... Really? Because it's semi-broke, you're going... You know, in real life, I don't think that's how they do that, because that would be a pain in the ass. Building a completely new bridge. Could you imagine if all of a sudden they're like, oh, part of Brooklyn Bridge is damaged, let's tear it out and build a new one. But that's a much bigger bridge, but you get my point. Sorry. Sometimes I find things so funny. I'm easily laughable. Yeah, I've heard of that bridge. The inhabitants of the North Ridge will be happy that someone's finally accepted that project. Yeah, they've probably been driving over it like, is this thing gonna fall? And hopefully they'll reward us with many more follow-up jobs in the future. I'm pretty sure about that. Alright, let's go. Yep, let's get cracking. We need new, more powerful equipment for this job. Purchase or rent the LTM 1300. Oh, maybe my mobile crane can do this. Purchase or rent the LTM 1300 mobile crane and bring it to the construction site. So we can begin. That's fine. Wait. Let me look at the one we have. What is the one we have? Oh wait, 1300 is the big boy, I think. Like the big. Hold on. Yeah, this is the 1060. Yep. We need a huge crane. It would either be that or a stand-up one, but I bet you there's not a site for one. Alright, well, what we're gonna do first. Actually, you know what? No. I know what I'm gonna do. No. No. Why am I pressing all the wrong buttons? Go the backhoe self. We're gonna go ahead and rent it now. Even though I did, because it's not even gonna tell us what to do until we do this. I'm gonna see how expensive it is before we decide whether to buy it permanently and just track our other one and just figure out how to sell it. I still need to figure out how to sell things. I need to look up a video because it doesn't really tell you. What am I doing? I need to... At least not straight out it doesn't tell you. This big guy. Yeah. So 81K. Do you two have the same? No, you do not. So it's this crane that... Wait, this crane doesn't even match this thing's power. That makes no sense, game. This only goes up to 44 meters. Or... 67 meters. I don't know what that M means right there then. Wow. 300 tons versus 8,000 kilograms. Much different. Wow. So if I get this, I'd never need a crane again. How much is this per job paying us again? I forgot. Oh, oof. Look at that though. Wait, what is it? Wait, what is that? Is that a refund price? Oh my gosh, I found out how to sell stuff. You just gotta come in here and go to the same vehicle you already own. Oh, okay. Good to know, game. Thank you. Okay, in that case, let's sell this. That'll help us. We can actually get it now. Might as well upgrade. It's gonna bring us down below 2 mil, but it's okay. It's still enough to get the job done. And now we have the crane permanently. And it's the tallest crane in the game, apparently. Oh, Jesus. Look at that beast. It's supreme overkill, but it's okay. Actually, not really. It says we need something massive. Look at this. This is what you build buildings with, people. Although technically stand-up cranes are supposed to do it too, but the ones it gives us are small in this game. So it makes me wonder if we're actually going to be building big skyscrapers. It's probably going to be like, something tells me even over there, it's going to be somewhat bigger than that building off in the distance, like right there in the center of where my north arrow is at, or is on top of. It's probably going to be a building like that or somewhat bigger that we have to build, I bet. Anyways, to the construction site. What kind of camera I got on? I need a static orbit camera. Can't drive when it's like that. Let's turn on our caution lights because we're technically an oversized vehicle and we're going to be on the street. Also our lights. Good thing that car didn't count. You saw me hit that with the back of this. I'm not used to driving something this big. Also, it doesn't angle like 18-wheeler trailers do. I'm gonna have to get over, I think. I'm actually gonna have to check my map. Let's do some recon real quick. It is... Where am I at? Is this me? Yes. So keep going until you get to the big street and make a right. It's right next to the gravel pit. Thank gosh! That's beautiful. Because that means the only real price we'll be paying is for probably asphalt when we get to that point. Because we're building a new bridge. I don't care. If we're building a new bridge, I've got plenty of money. If we're building a new bridge, then we're probably going to be... This thing barely gets above 18 miles an hour, have you noticed? Oh, it's going up to 20. We're finally on flat ground. Oh, it's picking up speed. I went down the wrong road. I'm an idiot. I was admiring our vehicle too much and running a red light. But, what I was saying is, oh, now I forgot. Do you see? You see? I get distracted. It's my own darn fault, man. yeah, we're basically going to be making this job for free. Other than the money I paid, I don't care. Run it. I'm trying to get to my job. We don't have time for all them red light stops. We're just a crazy construction guy. That's all that's what they know us as at this point. That runs red lights. I would never do this in real life, by the way, but in a game, it's a video game, so nobody cares. It's a game. It costs me money, but I have 1,900,000. I only went below 2 million because I bought this big beast. Wow. Yep. Literally How is this bridge standing? Wait a minute, I need to look at this from... Okay, because those two supports are barely holding, but they're there. So what am I doing? Complete the following delivery. I've got to bring empty pallets and large cable drums, okay. So let's go get our flatbed. I imagine I could just park this anywhere and it would reach. So we're actually going to go ahead and put this in function mode. Just let it be ready. I don't think it's going to be having a reach problem. Okay. Good, good, good. Come on. So I need to go to the steel. Oh, wait. I actually might need it. That's stupid. Why did it make me drive over there with it then? I won't be able to load these with this crane. It's because anything you get from the steel, maybe the pallets, but I'd never be able to load them large cable drums onto this tiny flatbed. So we're gonna need two things. We're gonna need to get our Titan back, this is why I bought the crane, so there wouldn't be too many rentals stacking on top of each other. That can add up. I need to switch to you. And let's go to the vehicle dealer, because he's gonna have to pick up the trailer anyways. Use him to buy the trailer. Turn off filter, cargo transport. Let's go for the big boy this time because we're hauling a lot of stuff. Yeah, because this is the highest ranking one. 96 tons. 42,000. We're gonna make a lot of purchases. I'm actually gonna get me a trailer. I need a trailer. Is this the better one for transport? No. The highest transport it can handle is rank 2. Hey, my first trailer just gave me a trophy for that. Something for everyone. Well, I just got another trophy. 2 trophies back to back. Sorry, it's gonna put a black screen in front of my face. And welcome, and greetings everyone who's joining us tonight. Thank you for the toes up, everybody. Hello, hello. Alright, let's back in. Lock it up. And now, where's the steelworks from here? It's down that way. I'm gonna drive this one here to cut down on the expenses of fast traveling, because we're gonna have to fast travel the crane over there to load what we're gonna be buying. Alright. Red, this time we're gonna obey the traffic only because I'm liable to run into the cars with this thing if I go too fast, and that costs you more than running red lights. So we're just going to take it kind of easy. Easy peasy. We're going to stick to the main roads as well for this big thing. It's easier for it. So we're going to make a left right here. Assuming this light don't change. Please don't change. Yay. Whoa, I just drifted a tractor trailer. That is bad. I just hit a police car. It didn't count. What game? What? I don't want to go that way. That's not Main Street. That'll take me forever going that way. Having the loop all the way around is quicker. this thing. See, that's not a straightaway either. I wonder if there's a job for that. Oh no, that's a park. That's why. Not supposed to drive through it. It's a park self. Do I have the gas station here? I need to make sure we own the gas station for here too, because that reduces our maintenance costs. Alright, now we make a right. I have to kind of be in both lanes a little bit. This is a big ass trailer. Don't worry, we're gonna fast travel the crane when we get there. We're not gonna drive both there. I'm just trying to cut out on our money so we have enough to do everything it's gonna ask me to do to build this bridge. And also, I want to say for tonight, this is only gonna be part 1 for tonight, because we're gonna do this in a 2-parter because this is a big job. It has like, I think didn't it say like 7 steps or something like that? I did a job off camera that was 7 steps. It was just a road paving job, but it required me to actually like do a fresh road. Like, it wasn't a road that was already broke down that just needed to be milled and paved. I actually had to sculpt the ground, dig it up, and then bulldoze it, flatten it, compact the dirt, dig more of it out, then compact it back down, get it flat enough to the street, and then I actually had to do the stuff you would normally do except for the milling part for a street thing. And actually, an extra step, I had to add gravel. Apparently you need gravel, which I actually did not know that. Once again, I'm not a construction worker in real life, duh. But, hey, I have a green light, sir. You better chill out. You run into me, you better get fined, not me. And it actually, you found out, apparently, you have to put gravel down first, lay it out, flatten it out, and then you can still put pavement on top of it. Asphalt, I should say. That's, it really, I was like, wow, oh wait, can't I just auto load? Please tell me I can auto load. Although that would put everything in the way. Excuse me. Complete job, just full, wait a minute. That can't be right. Wasn't there something else? Where do I get the empty pallets from? Excuse me. Well, let's get these guys. Auto load them. Jesus, 20. Whoo! Steel beams are a lot. That's why I wanted money. Okay. They're auto loaded. Wow, they're massive. Makes sense, but what? 3 empty pallets. Oh, that's not what we were... Oh, I get it. Well, actually, we needed these, so I need to bring this... I kind of thought a step ahead by accident. I get what I was supposed to do. I need to bring this over here and load the garbage onto this truck and take it back to the... Whoops. Oh, I forgot. I gotta go into this and secure it that way. I get what the game's asking me. Well, I'm just gonna unload these on the side of the road. Where should I even park? This thing's probably got massive reach, so, you know, I'm just gonna... That seems decently far enough away, where it's not too far, but not too close. So I imagine, like I said, this thing shouldn't have a reach problem. Ah, a metal. I see a metal up top. Hold on. Let's see if we can... Ah, I see the empty plates. Oh, there's a few metals out here. Oh, the drums are up there. I see. Oh, wow. Okay, well, let's switch to our current... Oh, wait, I gotta untie this. Let's switch to our crane. It's already in ready mode, static orbit camera. Let's load everything that's on the ground first. After we unload the truck, I'm just, of course. Look at the size of this thing. The LTM 1300 6.2. I'm gonna see how tall this thing is before we're done. Probably in the next episode, or probably we can do it. We'll do it at the end of the episode because I'm really curious how much bigger this one is than the other one. Let's actually just reach out here and just look at it. Look at that. That's only one arm. You saw that? We'll zoom out for a second to give you some perspective to that. Okay, see how far that extended before it started doing a second arm? We're already half the distance the other one can cover. This is gonna be hilarious. Actually, I'm a little too far away. There we go. We're just gonna load them onto the side of the street over here, out of the way, on top of each other. Maybe beside each other, I don't know, they may not lay on top of each other if they're angled. Oop, go back. Alright, let's get the other two off there and then start loading the garbage that got left behind from the collapse of the bridge. Oh, no, don't extend. Just drop. There you go. I like if you keep going long enough, it actually starts getting faster at its extending. And rotation also gets faster the longer you do it. You see how it's sped up right there? That's good because sometimes it will take forever to get to places. Alright, those are done and ready for later. Let's swing it around and start loading the trash onto the flatbed. This is probably overkill for the big flatbed, but we needed it to bring those metal rebar reinforcements, so I think that's what you call them. Don't quote me on that. Never quote me, because usually, unless it's certain subjects, I probably don't really know. No, I probably learned most of it from either reading books about it, watching something about it, like maybe a documentary, or playing a game about it in this case. A simulator. This is an overkill for this crane. Look at me lift this extremely heavy wooden pallet. This is super overkill. Yeah, look at that. Even extending and de-extending also increases. I need to zoom in better. Now that we're seeing the crane in action, I need to kind of get a better angle of what I'm doing at the hook, instead of everywhere else. I think that's the closest I can get it to the front of the truck. Alright, rotator, come on, pick up speed. There it goes. You can hear the engine start to get faster. If it's based on that, why don't the driver just kind of rev it up a little bit more and make me even faster? 125. That's also why I needed enough money to last us through this job, because however long it takes, I'll have to be paying maintenance fees during that time. At the end of this, I'm going to buy the gas station for Westgate, so if we don't already have it, to ensure our maintenance is reduced. There's also another pallet that's on the complete opposite side of the road, but we'll get it in a second. Then the drum barrels are on the very top of the bridge, which is why we needed this, because nothing else would reach it. Alright, now let's swing around this way. We're just gonna stack them on top of each other. Even if it don't look good, it'll be faster. Oh, I need to de-extend. I feel like I'm gonna hit the wall. There we go. We're good. Alright. Let us continue our way. That branch don't count? I bet you that's the next step. Is clearing out all that. It'd be so nice if I got a wrecking ball on the end of this and I could actually use it to destroy this stuff everywhere. That'd be great. I doubt it. That'd be great. Can I load stuff up here? Really? You can't? That's bull game. What is this compartment even used for? Seriously. Is there a ramp leading up to that? I need to look at this. Not really. What is that? You'd think I'd be able to store stuff up there. Oh well. You know, game logic. Let it do what it wants to do. Now let us go for our next objective, which is up here. Is that the only two? Looks like it. Alright, we're lined up, it looks like. Oops, I need to look down. This one's going to be an interesting one. Extend! There we go. Uh-huh. Oh, a little bit further. And whoop, down comes the hook. So I imagine the first episode we're probably going to just make it the cleanup phase and try to get everything cleaned up as quickly as possible and finish off with the scraps that are left next time. Unless it does it all at once and sends us into the next step, which I kind of hope. But there being 7 steps, usually jobs this size, since I did that other one, they include a lot of extra stuff you're not usually expecting or ready for. Ah, welcome and greetings. Hello everyone. Welcome. Welcome back to some more Construction Simulator. Today we're building a bridge. I'm not joking. I'm cleaning off the busted bridge right now. Yeah, this bridge actually, now that I see it, this is not even drivable. So I guess you would have to redo this bridge. Alright. But I have not joined. We are going to be putting this bridge back together. I have a feeling somehow at some point it's going to want me to get on top of the bridge. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping that part gets done by someone else. It's like, how would I get my paving thing up there? How? I ask, how? Also, I need to rotate this. And who left behind all these? Like, this isn't normally stuff you see left behind from a disaster, unless they were trying to redo stuff in an emergency that maybe the power lines had to be reconnected first. I don't know. That would make sense. Alright, how many was it? It's 3 pallets, so that is the last one. Let's just reset our crane for now. Alright, switch back to the truck. Tie that load down. And I gotta bring it to the steel works. Apparently. And then we should probably bring the flatbed back to the site for any more moving issues. So now, destination Westgate steel, where do I put it? Does it have to be dropped in a specific area? Do I just have to sell it? Hold on, we're gonna have to back this up. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna go around the bin. It's a lot easier when you're in a truck like this to just do this. I don't even see anywhere to put this. Do I have to unload this? I mean, I can bring the flatbed over here for that at least. Destination Steelworks, source construction site. I have to unload it. God dang it. Well, I'm not bringing the big crane over here. That's just a waste of money. I'm gonna bring the flatbed over there. And let him unload it. Told you, we're gonna make use of all of our equipment today. Ah, dang. Stop turning on me, camera, please. I hate when you do that. Alright, and that seems a little far away. I'm getting spoiled on these big cranes. Let's try that. Hopefully that's close enough. Alright, let's rotate it this way and put it in the function mode. And greetings, and welcome everyone who just joined us. Hello, hello! Welcome back to another episode of Construction Simulator. I told you we'd be back to it. I love this game. With so many games, I have to schedule them kind of every other day when there's other games like it on the channel. I forgot to unfasten the load. There we go. Is he gonna show me that comment? Come on, YouTube. Hold on, everybody. It's being really laggy tonight. Why is it not showing me what you said? Hold on. Let me refresh our chat, everybody. I think chat's bugging out on my end. I don't want to miss anything that anyone's saying. 1 second. Sorry for the current delay. I don't know what's happening. Let me refresh. It's still not showing it. Whoever said that comment, if you want to say something, you're going to sadly have to do it again. Sometimes YouTube and PSN don't communicate properly. So sometimes it doesn't show the comments like it should. And they don't filter through it. It might show it like, probably, I'll bet you 10 minutes later, it's going to pop up. If at all. But welcome everyone who is joining us. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello, hello. Tonight we are building bridges, LOL, literally. Not multiple. I use that as kind of a play on words. We're building a bridge, but it is a big bridge, and we had to buy a new crane. and this flatbed truck to be able to do everything. So I'm currently unloading the trash from the first of the trash that's left behind from the broken bridge off-site into the, okay, there you go, into the steelworks area, because this is where it wanted me to bring all this stuff. And then we'll be returning back to the construction site to find out what we gotta do next. Does this count if I set it on top of it? Yay! Oh wow, I got paid $105,000 just for doing that. Just for cleaning up scrap. Okay. Source building materials. So I gotta go get some concrete casings. I can't remember how big they are. I'm gonna take the small truck over there first, because it's cheaper to fast travel with. So let's reset. Drive mode. We got that part done. Ah! Victor! There it is. I said, he said. There it is. See? Lag. Blame it on the lag. But, sup, Victor? I see you there. Now I can see your comments. Don't worry. It should be good now, I hope. But what'd you say, man? What'd you say? Huh? Alright, building supplies. So we need... This is weird. It put me in the parking spot. Complete job. Okay. So let's get 4 of these. Auto load. Got him. Good. We didn't have to use the big truck for that. I'm gonna leave the big truck at the steelworks until I need it again. Because we might need it over there. Who knows? Oh yeah, they gotta be placed over there. Whoa, the bridge is gone! Oh, I forgot to secure my load. So, cleaning up that trash apparently was the equivalent of knocking the entire bridge back down so we can start anew. And like I said, we're building an entire bridge. So it's bridge time. We're going to be doing this in multiple parts. It's probably going to be a 2 to 3 parter. So I want to let everyone know that right now. Tonight is just going to be the setup, basically, like the prepping stage of the construction. We're going to get all the supplies on site as much as we can, get everything cleaned up, and then we'll start the hard stuff. Bring it around this way. These things are heavy. And then we'll start the hard stuff in the next part, where we actually probably have to do the filling and the building of the concrete foundations, whatever it requires. It's a 7-step thing, and we've not even made it past the first step. Keep that in mind. And we've already done 2 things. 3 things if you consider delivery as a thing. Yeah, that give you perspective on how long this job is going to be. But after this, we can build skyscrapers, because then we can take jobs from Northridge, where all the big buildings are, because then we can build even bigger stuff. Which, if you haven't figured out, is the allure of this game. I hope the title would tell you, though. Oh. Novice crane operation right there. You still there, Vic? The Men in Black music always happens while I'm doing a mission. Challenge mastered. Pack donkey. Is that because I'm using the flatbed so much? I do use this thing a lot if it's possible, because I love it. It's good for them small jobs when you don't want any other cranes involved that cost too much money. As long as you do. Okay, so we're into pouring. Ah, okay. We have to pour the first foundation. So we're gonna bring the concrete truck over here, fill it up. Oh wait, actually, I have to go back to home base and get. We've got to get our. Hold on, give me a second. We got to get our concrete bucket to put it on the end of the big crane. Do I do it by going in the home base? I can't remember. Enter? Isn't that it? Oh no, it just brings me in the menu. I should have just went to management. Warehouse. We've got concrete here to go. For some reason I can't auto load it here at the base, which is pain because that means I have to go and pick it up. It should be around back. Oh, it's not over here. Is it on the other side? Where's the loading zone for Westgate? I haven't learned this home base yet. Ah, it's over here. Okay. This is a very awkward position for a truck to pick something up. Why would you ever put it over here? I'm just gonna cheat. We don't have time for all that. I'm gonna pull in the grass. That way, while our crane operator's doing his job, the driver of the truck, unless he's both, it can admire the ball game across the street. I still want to do, and I hope if I keep doing special jobs, we'll get it. I still want to build that stadium across the street. I want it to like break down so we can rebuild a new one there. I think that would be a fun job. I've always wanted to see what it's like to build a stadium. Boom. Alright. Alright, there we go. Okay. Construction site. Alright, so I'm actually gonna park the bucket way over here near the... Oh god, I'm running over something. That had to hurt. Oh right, I forget the flatbed is immortal because it's your beginning vehicle. I'm gonna put it right here so I can grab it when the concrete truck gets here. So... where is it? Motor pool. Concrete truck. Retrieve from vehicle haul. This one we're gonna actually drive because the gravel pit is literally right next to the construction. So I might as well not waste money. So, yep, it is. Literally right next to it. Okay, let's put my static camera on. Not that one. Static camera on. Alright. Take these back streets. Faster, no stoplights. So we'll have to stop for this one. Alright. Come on, red light, change. Change you change. I swear. It's weird to feel that feeling and get in a video game, like waiting on a stoplight and you're like, would you hurry up please? When you got somewhere you gotta go in IRL or IRL. How do you say that turn of phrase? You just say IRL for the whole statement? Because in IRL would be saying in real life. Because in real, that's what the I is in IRL. In. Is this the right one? Oh, nope, that's gravel? What? It said concrete this way. Okay, I guess it's in the back, or maybe it's... Let me try this one. I'm gonna cheat. There it is. So it's this one. Oh wait, it says I was supposed to come in from the other side. Oh well, whatever. Just reset my vehicle. Oh wow, never mind. Never do that. Okay, so those lines at the beginning of the place were not very elaborate. It made you think you were supposed to go straight and make it instead of making a right like you normally do. Oh well. Not like I care. There's no real penalty for going the wrong way or going over curbs. Just running red lights. That's it. And right there, you see it? There's our crane. Right there. It's that easy. Alright, I'm gonna actually pull him up on this side. Because he's gonna back in. And deliver the concrete once it's time. Let's go ahead and rotate our thing straight here. Activate that. Switch to the crane. Static orbit camera, because I prefer that over the hook camera. I can just zoom in and control my distance. Like right there. And let's get our crane. We gotta fill that. If you're wondering what we're doing, we're filling that giant box in front of the flatbed. It's the first foundation of the first legs of the I didn't secure you, did I? Or unsecure you, I guess I should say. Where's my... There it is. There it is. Had to get in the right spot. Alright, let's fully de-extend the crane like I usually would always do. And then we drop it down in front of us. We leave the hook at the right place where it would normally fasten it. Where is it? Why are you not? There you go. So right there. Now we switch to you. Well, at least go ahead and start this first part before we run out of time tonight. Shouldn't take too long to fill in this foundation. Hold on, let me pull up a little bit. There we go. Alright, let's fill up our concrete bucket. Now we're just going to pull straight up to get out of the way for now. Back to the crane. Static orbit camera where I was. Zoom out just a little bit. Because I'm going to have to change camera angle anyways. And carefully, let's take our concrete to the first foundation. Oh wait, we gotta do the outside, I think, first. Like the outer edges is what I'm seeing. I'm gonna change my camera angle. Because I gotta... Okay, we're in there. I gotta go the other way. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Dang it. There we go. Now we just let it fill until it's heart's content, and then I'll move it. You know, this is a pretty small foundation. This should technically cover quite a distance. Oh, maybe not. Oh, it's still filling, it says. Okay, now it stopped. Oh, I keep forgetting I gotta... Okay. So now, I need to change my... Why are you not changing camera angle? Oh, that's as high as I can get. Wow, okay. I'm gonna have to guess it then. Right there is, I think, considered inside. Alright. Yep, that's working. It's filling up. I would imagine. Whoa, wow, okay. Whoa. As long as you don't have. I know. Oh god, no. Hold on, it just wants me to do more, so I'm just gonna turn off the bucket and reposition. I accidentally poured a little bit in there already. Alright, that's in there. Let's fill it up from this corner so we can fill it up as much as possible before we refill it. Still filling, still filling. Filling up quite a bit of it. Okay, it finally ran out. I'm just gonna go ahead and refill it before I do any more. That way we don't run out midway. A little bit further, there we go. Concrete mixer, static orbit. Still wish this was multiplayer. That way someone could be in the concrete truck and ready to go. This is partially why it takes so long to do jobs, is because you're only one person. And real construction jobs aren't built with one person. So it takes far longer than it should. But that's kind of the flair of the fun, at least doing it yourself and enjoying the building. There we go. Concrete filled. Let's pull out of the way again. Back to the crane, static orbit. Alright. Oops. Raise that crane. Alright. Let us continue on. Oh, it still hasn't said. I don't know if you're still there, Vic, but sorry if the comments were acting up. I don't know why they do that. Sometimes they just don't. It doesn't want to show anything. That's why one day when I get a computer, we will all not have to worry about any of this ever again. It's because at that point I will still be doing console stuff, but I'll do it through my computer, between it and the console. Because doing it the way it's done right now, there's too much lag and latency in between me and y'all half the time. And then sometimes, when things are real bad, is what was happening 2 weeks ago, and all during my series for Spider-Man, is my tags just weren't there. Then all of a sudden they came back. So yeah. That is the only downside to doing it this way. I can't wait till I can do it differently. Oh, bloop. It needs to tell me to clear the bucket before it does that. That's retarded. Because there's nothing if I could fix it, I would also. I want to say that now, just in case anyone's like, well, aren't you? It's not in my control. It's not something on my side. It's something in between the communication between the two people we talk about all the time. Which is why I can't wait to have a PC and do it differently. Soon. Soon. It will be happening. It sadly gets pushed back sometimes because of the fact I have to still have content for us to enjoy. So I end up spending part of it a little bit every now and then to ensure we have enough content to keep flowing. So it doesn't feel like I'm not doing anything and y'all won't think that, oh no, did he die? Nope, just wasn't much to do. Didn't really have any like things to get and show off, but now there's plenty out right now that's gonna keep us busy for a good long time. That by the time the other stuff gets here, we'll be good. Actually, probably should be doing this from higher just in case, because of the fact that it keeps freaking out and throwing my bucket into the air. You know what? Let's do that actually. Let's make it as tall as possible, and I use just the extending thing to put us in the right spot. Makes it hard to aim this though. I do not know if that's in there. I hope that's in there. Yeah! I'm a good shot. And now the bucket won't be in the way of the next layer. Alright. So let's turn that back off. Wish there was a more efficient way to turn the bucket off. I wish when it was attached to the camera, its functions get added. Because here's the thing. These are all the there's two missing empty spots on here that would be perfect for temporary functions attached to the crane. For instance, like when the bucket is attached to the crane, the button should be in between that building and that flashing light. That way, I can turn its function on and off, and not just the function for the vehicle. Because that's kind of an issue. I'm gonna keep the bucket here because we're probably going to need it again. I mean, I'd be willing to bet we're gonna need it again. We'll probably have to do the other foundation. I'm gonna put our crane right here for the moment because we are gonna test to see how tall this is eventually. Alright, so now I need to move the flatbed, it says. As long as you don't, yeah, same thing. Oh, yep, see I told you, now we gotta do the other side. Wow. I knew it. Let me see what our time is before I get overzealous here. I tend to play this game and not realize how much time is going by because you just get... It's very addicting. For a construction game, you really don't realize how long you be playing it. So let's check our time. We've already started the foundations. This is a good start. We cleaned up the site and we began the first peggings of the bridge support. Let's check though. Oh gosh. It scrolled down too far. God dang it. Yeah, we're about at an hour for the moment. So I think we're going to start semi-wrapping it up. We're going to do a little bit. We're going to do one more pour is what I'm going to do. One more tiny pour. Let's fill it up again. There should be enough concrete to almost fill it up one more time. I'll probably just end up going to get a fresh load for next stream. Which, yeah, you know what? I'm just going to get him out of the way. And I'll load him up. and get him ready for next stream. So let's get that right. Oh, not what I wanted. Turn that off. Alright, he's good. He's in place. Static orbit camera. Alright. Let's do it. Sometimes I accidentally do two things at the same time. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and begin the next part of this foundation, and then that's what we're going to call it. We're going to do this only this first layer, though. This bottom one. We're going to extend up really high, just like we did earlier. So that way when it pops in the next layer, it won't destroy the bucket. LOL. There you go. Okay. Boom, nailed it. Filling it in. As long as that bar is moving, that means we're hitting our mark. Alright, oh, nope. Okay, now it stopped. So let's do opposite corners. That'll fill it up the fastest. Right there. Oh, and see, boom. First foundation. And then boom, I'm gonna let it empty the bucket on the second foundation. Because we're already above it, so we're already filling it in, LOL. I'm gonna run it, yep. I'm gonna run it till it's dry. Hell, it might fill it in. Alright, that's the spot right there. Yep, it just ran out. It probably would have finished if a little bit more got in there, but it's fine. We'll do the rest of that next time, because that'll be fast. I can do that really quickly since everything's already on site and ready to go. I'm telling you, this crane's in the perfect position. It doesn't have to move. It's going to stay in this position the entire time because of how long this is. Oh yeah, which reminds me. Let's find out about that. We're gonna have to zoom this out for this. You ready to see this? This is probably gonna be insane. Granted, alright, so I can't get any lower. We're already almost as tall as this hill to our right that the tunnel goes through. Keep that in mind. Okay, that's as high as it'll go apparently. Let's turn it straight. Now, extend! The epic music kicked in, that's weird. The extension of epicness. Why am I outside of camera? I should be paying attention to that. LOLs. I always elevate too much for some reason. I have a bad habit of messing with my wheelchair control while I'm doing stuff. Hello, birds! I'm up here with you now. Are we still going? We're still going. We're still going. Could you imagine if you were on top of this thing? Okay, it stopped. That is max distance. That is nearly the size of those skyscrapers, which kind of disappoints me because that kind of might tell me a little bit that we're probably only going to do... Usually they're special buildings. can't see them from here. They're probably on the other side of the city. Because usually they're like incorporated into sections, like in between there, like they're actual special looking buildings. Like that building over there, right there where my point, the crane is now, the tip of it's on in front of it. Like the tip is pointing right at it. That little small building with the green icon, that might be one. It's not as big as I was hoping for, but that's because this is originally a phone game. So I have a feeling we might not get a chance to build skyscrapers like I want. I'm hoping. I could be wrong. Maybe that one. You see that pointed one over there that's almost as tall as us? Or we're barely just not tall enough? I bet you that one's buildable by us. Hopefully we get to do that one. But without further ado... God. If you have a height problem, don't look at this. This is horrible. If you have a fear of heights, let's bring that back down, shall we? I feel like a plane's gonna hit it and destroy my crane. Especially since it doesn't have flashing lights on top up there. Like it probably should. Since it goes that tall. That is a long crane. Alright, we're gonna leave it right there. And I think we're good. Now the last thing to do before we end this episode is go, I decided we might as well do it now. We're just gonna fast travel because we don't have time to drive there right now. We're gonna go ahead and fill up the concrete. I'm gonna bring this back, and that way we can immediately get into the further construction and make sure we get it done. And as always, when I do parted episodes that are separated into parts, they're not separated by any days. Like, we will be doing part 2 tomorrow, and if needed and we're still not done by then, there will be a part 3 as well. And they'll all be back to back the day after the day after. I only do small jobs. If I can do them in one day, then the day after, then we take a break in between and play War Thunder. That way we're not overdoing it on construction. Alright, I'm gonna drive us back over there. Yeah. Concrete drift. You know that would tip us over, by the way, in real life. That's a lot of concrete in the back of your truck. In that spinning thing, that would definitely tip you over. If you did that, what I just did. So it's gonna be fun. We're literally just gonna set it up. We're just gonna get it ready for next time. Pretty sure that's close enough. I'm gonna fill it up, pull the truck up, get it out of the way, and all we gotta do is hook up the bucket and go next time. Boom. And we're ready. I'm gonna move the concrete truck way out here because I have a feeling it's gonna be in the way of the foundation when it's done. So, oh, I did that wrong. The camera always throws me off. Yeah, like right here, so I can just back straight up towards it basically at an angle. Line ourselves up. Are we? Are we lined up? We are. This is perfect. Alright. This is where we're going to leave it for right now. Look at this crazy looking site. I like this. I like it's so... I will say I do like the versatility the game brings. You're not just doing one thing like after you get so used to what you're doing. It's basically just harder jobs of the same thing. Whereas this is you're actually doing different objects. You're building bridges. We've built malls. We built a diner. We'll probably build a huge building here soon. We'll probably, like I said, I don't know if I'll do the several part neighborhood one that's making me build over in Sunny Hills, because it's like a 3-part construction thing going on over there, or maybe even a 4-part. I don't know, but it gets you good money. But it's a lot of the same thing we've seen in Sunny Hills, like building a house, paving roads, stuff we've already done. So I figured that'd be too repetitive. It'd be better to keep to stuff that's unique, like this bridge and stuff like that. But, alright everybody's. I hope you have a peaceful and wonderful rest of the night or day wherever you may be. I'm at the elevator again, LOLs. I'm going to take a real quick break here, get some food and eat something. And, then we're going to start up our Valkyria Adventures. And then after that, if it's not too late, I'll have a new game for us tonight. If not, it'll have to wait till tomorrow. It's for all my JRPG fans out there. If the for the ones that are. Not that there's probably a lot watching this stream, but I always like to make updates just in case some of my fans don't hear what I'm saying right now, since I can't do vlogs. I basically have to make updates every video to ensure everyone hears, and you'll all get fair, like, news. Like, I didn't hear anything. Oh, sorry, I forgot. You watch that game. And because I have to make sure, and I have to remember that not everybody watches the same things. So that way, all of you know what's going on. But anyways, thank you as always to all of my peoples out there. I hope you have a good ones, and thank you again for joining me, Victor. Sorry for the comments messing up earlier and all that. And thank you everybody else who joined us tonight. We're going to wrap it up here. And until next time, everyone, step on that toes up button for heavy construction. And until next time, everybody, bye-bye.